Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back. It's Friday. We're going to have a flow practice today, so let's see here. We got about 6 minutes till we start practice. If you're still getting situated, take your time, no rush. Let me make sure everybody can hear me okay. Let me know if you're having any difficulty hearing me on the mics, and I can make some adjustments if I need to. Oh, hi Liz, thank you so much. Nice to have you here. Terry, good morning. Excellent. So I did something a little bit different. I have two microphones. So the one microphone is for you guys, and then the other microphone is for, I just turned it on, Kimberly. The other microphone is for the guys over in the main studio. So I just wanted to check and make sure. Hope everybody's morning is going well. Era, good afternoon. Hey, Chris. I can definitely sense that this Friday is actually feeling more like a Friday, you know, with the integration and perhaps people doing a little bit more, getting out in their weeks, or maybe work is picking back up in different ways. But I've definitely heard from more people like, thank goodness it's Friday, looking forward to the weekend, where for, you know, several months there it all kind of blended together. If you remember, we really couldn't recall what day it was. I remember even when I thought about it, like I'm going to sit here, close my eyes, and think about what day it is, I was like, honestly, I can't tell you. So I don't know if that happened for everybody, but I remember that happening a few times. Andre, Sasha, good morning. Stephanie, good morning. I'm trying to clear all my stuff for you guys. And, you know, get your volume set so that you can hear the instruction clearly on the video. That way you shouldn't have to look back too often at the video. And then playlist, if you want to check out a playlist, I think the group over in the main studio is flowing along with the Urban Flow May 14th, I think is the playlist that they're using today. It's one that I used this morning in the studio classes. We've had a power class that we did at 7:30, and then also a fit class that we did at 10 a.m. Roberto, good morning. still, it's pretty awesome. There's almost 200 views on some of the videos every day on the classes people taking. It's pretty amazing. So I thank you all for being here live, because live is what builds the energy for the class to be what it is. So thank you to all of you that can join live. Understandably so, it is middle of the day for most of us. So if you're catching this in the evening or even using it as your following morning practice, thank you so much as well. Okay, it's 12 o'clock noon, everybody. Let's go ahead and lie down onto our backs and let your legs go out long with your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Andre, it's the Urban Flow playlist from May 14th, 5/14 is what the group over in the main studio is flowing to today, in a playlist that I used earlier in this morning's classes. Okay, once you get everything queued up, you can start that playlist, and then let's go ahead and lie down onto our backs. And legs heavy, shoulders down, arms by your sides. And I say palms facing up because that will externally rotate your shoulders. Make any adjustments, feel flat in your back. And soften your belly, and then begin to slow down your breathing. And feel, notice, and observe the shift in behind your eyes. If you're willing to, close your eyes down. And watch all of that. And change through your subtle body as you land on your mat. And this morning, now noon, and some of you afternoon, and many of you will be practicing this in the evening, on a Friday evening. And feel the rise and the fall, the belly and the chest. And if I got this schedule right, everybody, we go Sunday flow, we go Monday fit, Tuesday flow, Wednesday fit, Thursday flow, Friday flow, so it's a back-to-back flow, and then Saturday is fit. And then I guess once in a while, the wild card, since we're only doing one class a day, is I'll sprinkle in a detox here and there. And take your arms over your head, give yourself a nice big full body stretch. Okay, and use your belly, bring your knees into your chest, hands onto your shins, squeeze. And then next week, I think it's going to be Tuesday and Saturday. I'll introduce you guys to Jessica, one of our other teachers here at the studio. She's also going to be teaching on the live platform. You squeeze the knees back in, take the hands behind the knees, and then gently rock yourself up and down from the base of your spine, and all the way back to your shoulders, and all the way back up to your tail. You can do two more. And then land on your bum. Go ahead and pivot around. Make your way into a tabletop, all fours. Wow, 100 days in Argentina. Hi, yeah, I know our friends over in Colombia too. It's definitely getting worse before it gets better. Here in America, there's definitely a lot of cases, so we all have to stay extremely mindful around what we're doing and where we're doing it, as responsibly as we can, maintaining that safe social distance. I think the social distance, while harder to do than putting on a mask, is actually far more productive. Obviously, I believe in wearing masks as well, but if you can maintain that distance and give people space, stay out of those situations of close contact, start to move your hips side to side. Not only can you help save others, but at the same time, it's a great way to grow when you have that space. It's always been built into the yoga practice. I've mentioned this before. And because you're on your mat and for a period of time, nobody's crossing your energy, and so you feel more of the actual energy in what's going on with your body and your mind. Bring your hips back to center. Keep your right knee where it is. And kick your left leg straight back and then lift your chin. Swing your left leg out to the right. Tuck the toes into the floor. And then lower your chin into your chest. Press into your palms and dome through your upper back. And feel your hands. Feel your outer right hip. Take a breath into that part of your body. Stay as you draw, navel comes in, and then float your left leg back, come down to all fours, hands and knees. And deep breath in here, tabletop. And lips sealed as you exhale all the air. And kick your right leg straight back, slide your chin, gaze forward. And your straight right leg swings out to the left, tuck your toes onto the floor. Lower your chin, draw your belly in, feel that little cat back, dome through the upper spine. And feel any sensation into your outer left hip. Breathe into it. And draw with your belly. Swing your right leg back around and come onto all fours. Hands and knees, tabletop. And reset your hands. Spread your fingers apart. And step back. Come into a high plank. Tuck your toes. And feel the draw from your hips through your knees to your ankles, so engage your thigh muscles. And you draw down into your toes, engage your calf muscles and your shins. And through your upper body, up through your arms into your armpits, lengthening your side bodies. Feel your belly squeeze. And relax your jaw, and your exhale, lift your bum slowly back into a down dog. And set the heels heavy. Now stretch the back of the legs. And hands set, middle fingers parallel to one another. And keep the weight even into your hands. Rock the weight over into your left foot. And then hover your right toes 1 inch off the ground. So you're just lifting and hovering the right foot 1 inch from the action of your thigh. And then bring your right foot back down. Rock the weight over into your right foot. And hover your left toes. And draw that lift from your inner thighs. Breathe to receive. And then bring your left toes down. Gaze to your hands. Bend your knees. And start to walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. And big toes together. Slight bend to the knees. Hands behind the head, please. And if you're getting any pinching or shooting sensations in your back, bend your legs more. Any tightness, discomfort, all good. You can breathe in. And relax the jaw, soften your bottom lip. And make your way through this breath. On your exhale, slide your hands all the way down onto the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, chest to your knees. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Feel your feet, bow your chin. Inhale, circle the arms up, palms face. Exhale, take a dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank, high push-up, please. Balls of your feet, strengthen your legs, take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, hover here and hold, elbows to your sides. Strong legs on your toes, lower down onto your chest. Untuck the toes, inhale, roll your heart up, baby cobra. And then stay here, take another breath, elbows in, and draw up a little bit higher in cobra. And slowly lower your chest back down, tuck your toes, lift your knees, push up into plank. And exhale, lift your bum into your down dog. Even weight into your hands, 3 breaths. And rock the weight into your left foot, hover your right toes an inch. Put your right foot down, rock the weight into it, hover your left toes an inch. And bring your left toes down and press into your hands, tailbone high. Lift the heels, inner thighs, bend the knees and take 2 big steps. Exhale to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart in peaceful flow. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Kick through the heels, thighs strong, belly in. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog, elbows in. And feel that as you exhale and lift your bum back into your down dog. 3 breaths. First, as you're watching the mind, if it's far and distracted, use the mind to focus on the breath. And then eventually in your flow, the focus will fade and you'll simply be in the flow. There's no focus when you're in the flow. That's the meditation. Lift your heels up, bend your knees, exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, palms face. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant, step back into your high plank, high push-up. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Feel your hands, draw your ribs in, look at your thumbs, and step your right foot in between your hands, lower your left knee down. Untuck your back toes, inhale, reach your arms up. And feel the lift, stay for the length on your inhale, and twist, right arm back, left arm forward, press down through the top of your back foot. And feel that in the front of your left thigh as you strengthen and lengthen through your right arm. Slide your ears back, stay proud to your chest. And with your next exhale, bring your left hand down, windmill your right arm all the way down to the ground. Tuck your back toes, come onto your fingertips and lift your left knee. And feel your left knee lift, kick through the heel. And on your next breath, set your hands flat. Exhale, kick your right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Got it. Draw your ribs in, connect to your core, take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step right foot through. Bend your left knee, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Draw through the back, inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit into your chair. Hands to your heart, feel your feet, take an inhale. Exhale, twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. You rotate through your ribs, a little crack, an adjustment through your spine. Keep your head up, and shoulders down, hips in square, more weight into your heels than your toes. Be willing to stay in somewhat of that discomfort that draws up through your mind. Turn your awareness back to your breath. Center to chair, reach your arms up. Straight legs, we rise. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, belly in, lift your chin. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant, step back and lower, chaturanga dandasana, flow. Inhale, tops of the feet up, dog press. Exhale, lift your hips. And so you're making your back body a little bit longer, ground down into your hands. Keep your belly in, slide your gaze to your hands, step your left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee down. Untuck the toes, reach your arms up. You stay up for the length, feel the reach through your middle fingers as you inhale. Exhale to twist, left arm back, right arm forward. So your arms are like a T. Shoulders down, heart lifting, ground down through the top of your back foot. And then slide your ears back. That'll take you a little bit deeper. And listen to your breath, and then your right hand goes down onto the mat. Left arm comes all the way around and down. Square your shoulders, tuck your back toes. Lift your right knee. You're on your fingertips. Feel your legs. Okay, lift and lengthen out of your belly. Set your palms flat. As you exhale, kick your left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. And stay for your inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step through. Bend your right leg, take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Good job. Inhale, rise, stand up, palms face. Bend your legs, sit down, weight into your heels. Hands to your heart, we twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Hips square, tailbone down, lower than your heart, and then rotate through your rib cage. You got to sit sometimes in the weight, and so that you can feel the contradiction of the lightness. And so a moment of strength, containment in your legs. Come back to center, reach your arms up. And stand up, bring your hands to your heart center. Feel the feet, breath in, circle the arms up, lift your chin. Exhale, take a dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant, step, or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips and press back through firm hands in downward dog. Now try this. Spread your fingertips wide. Claw the mat with your fingertips and then feel that action through your upper arms. Far less weight in your shoulders. Okay, and if you want to see the weight in your shoulders, relax the fingers. Let all of it come down into your wrist through your palms. And then you'll feel the shoulders and the joints. Now claw the mat again. Lift out of that. Nice work. Left foot down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Stay here and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms up, crescent. Exhale, arms by your sides, chest over your right knee. Ground the ball of your left foot. Reach your left arm forward like half Utkatasana. Okay, now windmill your arms, left arm back, warrior 2 flow, back heel down. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2, right arm up. Exhale, bring your arms back to warrior 2. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2, back and up. Exhale, bring your arms back to warrior 2. One more. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring your arms back, shoulders stacked. Now it's a pivot transition. On your back toes, lift the heel, arms by your sides, chest over your right knee. Feel the length in your lunge. Take your left hand down to the mat. Reach your right arm up, hug your knee into your chest, and you're twisted. And kick through your back heel, ground through the front heel, relax the toes. You're in a lunge twist, left hand down, right arm up. Kick through your back heel, take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down, square the chest, lower your back knee. Keep the toes tucked. Now pull your hips back, straighten your right leg, half splits. And kick through the heel, roll the breath through your heart, shoulders away from your ears. And draw with your belly, breath into your back body, come back into your lunge. Hands flat, lift your left knee, exhale, step back and lower, fluid movement, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, press up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Fingertips. Engage the arms. Feel the lift out of the shoulders and the joints. Keep your right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Stay there and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step all the way through. Feel the feet. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent. Exhale, arms by your sides, chest over your left knee, power lunge. Right leg is straight and strong. Reach your right arm forward like half Utkatasana. Ground through your front heel for balance, and then right arm goes up. Windmill the arms, back heel down, warrior 2. Set your warrior 2 legs, look over your front wrist. Flip that front palm, inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring it back, shoulders stack. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring it back, shoulders stack. One more, inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, bring it back, shoulders stack. It's a pivot transition, everybody. On your back toes, lift the heel, bring your arms by your sides. Chest over your left knee, power lunge. Right fingertips to the ground, now twist, reach your left arm up. Your back heel is high. You should feel all of that length out of your low back. And much easier to breathe here in this twist, top arm strong. Lips sealed, jaw soft, bring your gaze and left hand down. Okay, inhale to exhale, step back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, fluid. Inhale, up dog, press through the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog, roller step over your toes. Okay, work on your float, hands to mat, big toes together. Elbows in, shoulders out, lift the heels. Keep the hips high, bend the knees, exhale, float hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. And as we exhale, fold. Let yourself hang, take your hands on the back of your ankles. Turn your elbows out as you hold on to the back of your ankles. And that'll draw your shoulders up and then stretch your head down. You might feel this in the lower third of your spine. And stay firm to your feet so your core is engaged. And strong through your legs, fingertips down onto the ground, lift halfway. In the halfway lift, keep your right hand where it is. And bring your left arm under your right arm, eagle wrap, forearms together. Flat back, feel your feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit down like chair. And now wrap your left leg over your right thigh. Hug the inner thigh, single bind. Wrap the left foot around your right calf, double bind. And spine is tall, focus. Feel your standing leg. Inner edge of your right foot. Squeeze the forearms. And take a breath into your upper back. Slowly rise. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Exhale, step your left foot down. Unwrap the arms. Inhale, reach them to the sky. Exhale, sit, belly twist, right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And draw your heart through. As you soften your gaze down, look 6 inches in front of your toes. And draw your left shoulder further back away from your ear. Nice. Keep your gaze where it is. And then open the arms into the T. Left arm up, right arm down. And should feel more open. And bring your left palm down to your right. Arms straight. Inhale, rise, straight leg, arms up, steeple grip. Interlace the fingers, release the index. Biceps behind your ears, side bend over to the right. And stay strong in your legs, active through your feet, but you can lift the tips of your toes. And feel the breath extending with your left side body. Keep your left hand where it is, bring your right arm down by your side. Right fingertips crawling down your right leg, and now slowly belly in, lift your chin, look up towards your left arm. And feel your feet as you gaze forward. Inhale, rise, both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Weight into your right foot, hover your left knee in front of you. And draw your belly in, now kick your left leg back. In toppling tree, lift up and out of your right hip, feel your quad. Keep the up dog in your heart. That's how you avoid jamming down into your right hip. And if you lose the chest, then all the weight is going to sit on that right hip crease. Lift the back heel a little higher and draw the chest forward. Beauty. Slowly rise, left foot to your right, reach your arms up. On your exhale, swan dive, open chest, fold, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, step, float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, feel the arms. And connect to the legs, lift it out of your shoulders. And big toes together, heels meet, lift them up. Bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Again, lift halfway, stay there. Left hand where it is, right arm underneath your left, eagle, wrap your arms. Feel your feet, back strong like crazy. Inhale, rise to stand. Got it, bend your legs, exhale, switch. Sit down, wrap your right leg over your left. Eagle legs, single cross or double bind, right foot around your left shin. It could be a little more tricky on your non-dominant leg. If you're righty, this is now standing, left leg, inner edge of your left foot. With breath, inhale, rise, lift your right knee in front. Good, unwrap the arms, reaching up. And kick your right leg back, come into your toppling tree, hands to your heart center. Up and out of your left thigh. And feel the lift, lengthen your spine, shoulders away from your ears, concentrate. And breathe to step, right foot down, reach your arms up, interlace the fingers and release the index fingers. And take a breath and side bend to the left. And you draw through your belly as your tailbone goes down. Don't worry about the chin. Okay, that'll come with your next breath in. Right arm stays. And bring your left hand down your left thigh. And bum rolling under. Balls of your feet. Now you can roll your gaze up to your right bicep. And feel your feet, gaze in front. Inhale, rise, both arms up. And bend your legs, sit down, and then twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Okay, look 6 inches out in front of your toes. Slide your thumbs down towards your outer right hip. And right shoulder lifting away from your ear. Okay, you'll feel this go deeper now. Right arm up, open the arms into the T. And feel that right wrist lifting higher and then drawing back as you wring it out through your belly. And bring your right hand down to your left. Feel your feet. Inhale, we rise. Reach up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant step, float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, arms straight. Exhale, lift through your hips, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. This is a sweaty one, folks. Hands are slipping a little bit. You got to use more core. And slow down your exhale. Keep your left foot where it is. Make this a core movement. Step your right foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down flat. Warrior 2, inhale, rise, left arm up. Open the arms. Draw your floating ribs in. And now bend your front leg by pressing through your back heel. And take your right forearm down to your right thigh. Okay, sweep your left arm all the way through to extend your side body. Shoulders away from your ears. You've done all the twisting to receive. Anchor your back foot. Now float your right arm forward. And you've added no weight to your low back. And stay here, tailbone down. Now cactus your arms. Okay, elbows in line with your shoulders. Press through your feet. Rise up. Straighten your front leg and pivot your right toes in. Turn your palms down. Put your hands behind your back, chin to your chest. And heels out, toes in. Take an inhale, get a grip. Exhale, shoulders down, and now hinge. Bring your chest towards the ground. Feel your feet, strengthen your thighs. And squeeze the hands, draw the thumbs away from your bum. Go higher. But with your legs, use your belly. A little more weight into your toes. Reach your knuckles higher. And take it in through your breath, all the energy, all the prana. Thumbs to your bum, soften your grip, bring your hands to the mat. Okay, so our left leg is going to bend. Walk your hands towards your left foot, side lunge, flip your right toes up. Okay, left heel can lift, hands on the ground, right leg is straight, side lunge towards the back of your mat. Find your balance, core awareness, and to lift the back of your heart. And then bring your hands in front to prayer. And steady your gaze, focus, and breathe. And such a great long transition from here back to warrior two. And push into your left foot, lift your hips, and come all the way up. Open the arms, bend your front leg, feel your back leg strong. Gaze over the top of your right forearm. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Go up and express. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Pivot. Step back into a high plank. Lift your bum to switch. Left foot steps through. Pivot your back heel down. So smooth, you guys. Come on up. Warrior two. Spread the knees. Roll your tailbone down. And you feel so you're not hooked underneath your shoulder blades anymore, floating ribs in. Set your breath. Your expressions are getting bigger and they're getting lighter. Left forearm down to your left thigh. Right arm comes all the way over, top of the head to extend your side body. And it's the outer edge of your right foot that gives you that lift through your inner thigh support. And then float your left arm forward so your palms face. Now you've done all the twisting to get you to this place. Keep rolling that left butt cheek under. Turn your front knee out. Okay, pull your heart through. Cactus your arms. You'll feel that heart come through. Press through your feet. Now rise up through your torso. Straighten your front leg. Turn your left toes in. And you're facing the sideline of your mat. Palms turn down. Chin to chest. Interlace the fingers behind you. Take a breath, get a grip, squeeze the hands. Keep the chin low, lead with your heart, and then take a dive, chest through your knees. Active in your legs, thumbs away from your bum, drop the head down. It's always nice to filter through a pretty deep Ujjayi breath. In this position, shoulder blades into the spine, a little bit more. Beauty. Soften your thumbs to your bum, feel that release, hands down to the mat. And straight arms, lift halfway. And we'll work the side lunge. So you're going to bend your right leg, turn the heel in. Walk your hands over to your right foot and flip your left toes up. So the left leg is straight. Side lunge, hands on the mat. Find your balance, center of gravity, and then bring your hands together in front of your heart. And find yourself in the flow. And you notice that focus, if you still need it, Use the focus of the mind on the breath. Otherwise, you're just riding in the moving meditation one breath at a time. Feels good. And we're going to push off that right foot to rise up to warrior two. Left leg bends, back leg straight, open the arms. Look over your left forearm. Feel the ground, back heel down. Inhale to reverse your warrior two in the expression. Exhale, windmill your hands down onto the mat. Pivot, step into your high plank. Feel your legs kick through your heels, inner thighs, bring them together to touch. Bend your arms, exhale, lower, chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, press, upward dog, space in your back. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And breath in through your nose, breath out of your nose. Crawl your hands and feet to the middle of your mat, please. And big toes together, take a squat, knees apart, bum to your heels. And keep your hands out in front. Let your torso take a dive in between your thighs. And relax the chin in, feel the neck muscles. Slow down your breathing, lengthen your exhale. Keep your knees wide, walk your hands back in, lift your chin. Inhale, come up to your fingertips, proud chest. Exhale, stay here, shoulders away from your ears. So your legs are in the frog squat, but your chest is up and your shoulders are down. You can stay right here or play. Look down, flatten your hands into the mat. So the legs stay in this shape. All we do is lift the butt to the sky, and you're going to turn your knees into your armpits. So we're going for a straight arm, actual Bakasana crow. Okay, butt up, knees plug into the back of your armpits. Hands flat, elbows turning in, arms straight. Now lean into the back of the arms. Lift one or lift both feet off the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, lift your bum, forward fold in the middle of your mat. Take the back of the hands onto the ground. If you can fold pretty deep here, press the back of the hands into the ground. And slight bend to your knees, draw with your belly, and roll up one vertebra at a time. Let your head be heavy. Okay, feeling the legs and then up through the hips. Okay, low back is going to drain as you drop the tailbone down. Place your hands on your hips and then tilt your pelvis back. That just means bring your tailbone under. And gaze in front, stand as tall as you can in mountain pose. And weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Left ankle to your right thigh. Flex the ankle. And then figure four chair, bend your standing leg. And keep your heart up. Slowly begin to hinge. Reach your arms forward. Bring your palms together. Hook your thumbs back of your left hand to the sole of your left foot. And feel that connection, gaze to the top edge of your mat. Keep your arms straight, palms together. Inhale, we rise, arms up, lift your left knee in front. And belly in, kick back, toppling tree, warrior three. Arms can stay reaching out in front of you. Lift out of your right thigh. Turn your left hip down so your pelvis is square. Right on. Bring your hands into your heart. Stay for a beat. And bring your fingertips down onto the mat and keep up dogging your heart. Right hand fingertips under your right shoulder. Now open your left hip. Reach your left arm up. Come into half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Left leg up, left arm, shoulders stacked on top of your right. Nice Nice. Feel the exchange. Bring your gaze and left hand down onto the mat. Left knee into your chest. Stay strong. Step your feet down together. Left foot on the ground. Hover your right foot an inch. Keep the legs straight. And now swing your right leg back and up. Standing splits. Okay, not too long. Feel the back of your left leg hamstring. And now bend your left knee, tuck your right knee behind your left, curtsy squat. Left leg strong, bring your hands to your heart center. Feel your left glute, feel your hamstring, and from your upper back, slowly start to rise. Lift your right knee up in front of you. One-legged mountain, you got it. Reach your left arm up. Right hand down, reach back. Grab the inside of your right foot, ankle or shin. Feel it. Breathe, left arm up. Right hand holding your right foot. Kick down, kick back into dancer's pose. Great balance. Inhale, rise slowly. Feet down, reach both arms up. Both feet on the ground. And cactus your arms standing, open your chest, lift your chin, feel your glutes under, lift your eyes, take a deeper breath in. Reach your arms up, bring your gaze forward. Seal your hands to your heart, and now understand that flow. Feel the drain from your low back, big toes together. And stand tall through your heart center. Place your hands onto your hips. Okay, roll your pelvis back, tailbone down. Weight into your left heel, draw your right knee up in front. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. Begin to bend your standing leg any amount. And keep your hips as level as you can. And as you hinge, reach your arms forward. So flat back, arms in front. Palms meet, back of your right hand to the sole of your right foot. Work your standing legs, shoulders away from your ears. Breath connects body and mind. Slowly rise, arms up, lift your right knee in front. Take it slow, belly in, kick back, arms in front, warrior 3. Or hands in front of your heart center, toppling tree. And lift out of your left hip. You can do it. Up dog your heart. Square your right hip down. Keep your breath as long as you can. Bring your hands into your heart center. And bring your fingertips down onto the ground. Stay strong through your upper back. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Slowly step your feet together. Right foot goes down. Strength is in your upper back. Hover your left foot an inch. Lift your left leg up, standing splits. Feel the hamstring. And draw the breath through your belly in between your shoulder blades. You got it. Okay, little tuck, left knee behind your right knee, bend your standing leg, curtsy squat. Feel your base, hands to your heart, and belly to your upper back, and hamstring to your glute. And then with breath, inhale, begin to rise, left knee all the way up in front of you, one-legged mountain. Beauty, take your right arm up, left hand down, and grab the inside of your left foot from behind. And standing tall, find, explore balance. With breath, kick into your left hand. Let's go, dancer's pose. Inhale, slowly rise. And feet ground, tailbone down, reach both arms up, no rush. Feels good. Cactus your arms standing. Open your chest, feel your feet, and then lift your chin, eyes to the ceiling. So good, everybody. Take your arms up, gaze forward. And bring your hands to your heart center. Reset your feet. Humble your chin in. Take a breath. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands down to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant press, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Breathe to receive for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With your inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee outside your right wrist for single pigeon. You roll your heart up, slide your left knee back. This might feel a little bit more open. And carry your heart through, come down onto your forearms. Okay, listen, left arm goes behind your right armpit. And hip stays square. And as you turn down onto your left shoulder, and then you can rest the side of your head into the mat. Okay, that's if you're not feeling too much in your outer right hip. If you are feeling your outer hip, then just stay on both forearms. Let your head rest. And slow down your breath. And it's nice to feel the ground after some of that intensity. And what goes through your mind when you're in those standing balancing transitions, it's like you're walking a tightrope. And you can do it here in practice with your breath and support, because out there in the real world, you don't want to feel like you're walking on a tightrope. Imagine the nerve and the anxiety and the stress that would be, carrying that around with you. And so while you may explore that for a phase of a sequence, and teaching you to release, teaching us to open, teaching us to trust, and to love, and the impact of the conflict and the debates and everything that comes up in the form of resistance and through our practice. And slowly make your way back up onto your hands. And you slide back to all fours so you're in a tabletop. And let's just release that right hip. We'll just do it from the knee. Kick your right leg back in space, please. And set your left hand, and then open your right hip so you're in half moon on your left knee. Float your right arm up. Just reset the hip here. Kick through the heel, feel the inner thigh. And then bring your gaze and right hand down. Come back to all fours. And tuck your toes. Breathe through your nose. Exhale, lift your knees, hips up, downward facing dog. A breath to step. Left knee outside your left wrist. Single pigeon. And slide your right knee back. And draw up through your heart center. Shoulders away from your ears. It may feel a little bit deeper on the setup. And come to your forearms. And if you're already feeling it in your outer left hip, don't worry about it. Stay here. If you want more, slide your right arm behind your left armpit across the mat. Keep your hips square as you come down onto your right shoulder, side of the head. Notice if your hips are rolling off to the right, you got to press into your left shin. Keep your left hip back, and then you'll get the sensation. On your next breath, make your way up to your hands. And slide your hips back. All fours come into a tabletop, please. And hands and knees, let your head hang heavy. You can wag your tail side to side. And feel free to move your head in the opposite direction of your hips. And then add some circles and spirals. And turning it into a little free flow. Barrel roll, front and back, side to side. Anything that feels good here. And draw back to center, crawl your knees forward, and then separate your feet wider than your hips. Turn your knees in towards each other, roll your calf muscles out, and let's sit down in between the heels. In between the heels. So feet are wider than the hips, knees together. We're internally rotated. And from the hip through the thigh, feel this in your feet. Hands can be on the mat or your thighs. And while your torso is up, your chin is welcome to rest towards your chest. And those of you that aren't feeling too much, and you're welcome to draw the belly in, walk your hands back and recline. If you're feeling quite a bit, you're going to notice that coming through your belly and your chest, and just make sure you're not holding on to it in your shoulders. Relax the shoulders down. And if you went all the way down, use your elbows, belly in, start to make your way back to your hands. You bring your chest forward, crawl your hands in front. We can slowly begin to lift the hips. Feel free, little sigh, crawl your knees back, you're in a tabletop. On all fours, come up to your fingertips for a little bit more space. And you lift your chin, look towards the front, and then kick your left leg straight back behind you. And we're going to come into cow face pose. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Okay, use the length of your arms. Wrap your left leg all the way around the front of your right leg so that your knees stack. Separate your feet apart once again, and now walk your hips all the way back in between your heels. If you need a yoga block or a pillow underneath your bum, hands start on the mat till you get your bum to settle. And then hands onto your top knee, elbows by your sides. And feel the drain, soften the eyes. And release any clench in your cheeks and through your jaw. And while intense, this could be one of those blissful moments of space and releasing the back of your heart. A place you can surrender, a place you can trust. A place you can break it down so that you understand the space needed to build it back up. Keeping your bum heavy. If you want a little bit more for the last 5 breaths, crawl your hands forward and then bring your torso down over your top thigh. But make sure your bum's not lifting. 5 breaths. Crawl your hands in, roll your torso up, and then we just lean forward, come back onto the knees. Tabletop, bring your right knee back inside your left knee, and go slow. You'll feel that. You reset and rebound, soften for a beat. Be a little tenderness into your outer hip for sure. And come up onto your fingertips. And that just creates more space between your chest and the ground. Kick your right leg straight back, lift your chin, look forward. And then right knee into your chest. And cross your right leg all the way around the front of your left leg so that your knees stack. Separate your feet apart as wide as you can. And then start to walk your hips back in between your heels. Of course, you can use a yoga block. And you can use a blanket folded up. And you can use a pillow. And set your bum square. Hands on the mat to start. And then hands to your top knee. And shoulders over your hips. Let your bum be heavy. And I like to think of the idea of water draining. You say you had a cooler, and you started, and that cooler was filled with ice, hard ice cubes, solid objects. And then as that cooler got a little bit warmer, people were opening it and closing it, and then those solid cubes melted and eventually became water. And still in the cooler, still confined to that space. And then you get into a pose like this, and you pull the plug in the bottom of the cooler, and all the water starts to drain out. And the water drains out, then you go back into the cooler, and there's more area, there's less water. Welcome to stay right where you are, probably in a zone. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, bring your hands forward, and then let your chest come over your top knee. 5 more breaths. This time, walk your hands back in. Roll up through your spine, uncross your legs, let them come straight out in front of you. Go slow, no rush. Scoot your bum forward to the middle of your mat. You reach under, pull out the fleshy part of your bum as your legs go straight. And nothing too rigorous, but legs straight, ankles flexed. And then extend your arms up, forward, and down onto your feet. And keep your chest up, shoulders down, and you should feel little, but if you feel something in the lower third of your spine, breathe into it. It should be pretty open. And from your hamstrings to your back, and release your toes, bring your hands back by your sides. And you scoot your bum forward again, and then go ahead and lie down all the way onto your back, please. And let your legs go straight, big toes fall out. And take your hands onto the front of your hip creases. So your thumbs are pointing in towards each other, and then your 4 fingers are resting right down along the line of your psoas. And rock your head out a couple times, side to side. head, settle back at center. Relax your bum, take a breath to release your breath. And let your arms come by your sides, palms facing up, please. And be still now. And feel the openness of the space. And like the idea in the cooler, once ice, then water, then drained it all out. So once an attachment, and then it became a process through curiosity, and then you let it go. Same thing. And you should be able to feel it here. If I wasn't sealing the practice, I could probably stay in that position for about a half an hour. It would feel wonderful just to drift. So if you have that time in your day, please take it. And be still, no rush. And it looks like we got a couple minutes of bonus yoga, and an hour and 2 minutes. So much love, so much peace. You keep doing your part, do what you can. I said in this morning's class, do what you can. You know your part,